Meet Professor Kulakukai. He's this lonely sitting professor waiting for, an idea to pop up of his head. Like, how my ideas go when I draw things. I think of things exactly in head and perfectly just stand and thinking what to do. As for him, he's thinking about a great appreciation of what to plan, of his mind, of helping his creativity blow up. Someone that it's a mutant. You cannot see him in dark time because he has a big magic flashlight to turn on by making his creation. But you're going to see something that's going to be revealing. And by knowing, you're going to flash why when he turned his lights on, you're gonna watch what he's gonna create. He's gonna create some kind of mutant that he just put in by creating him by trying to rise him up to the alive by in the dead. He found this guy in the dead somewhere. This creature right there looks like a flatted leg zombie guy, and his creation a little bit worked. He tried to rise it up, and it came alive. But by the second, he noticed that the creature was moving, but was not standing up a bit. But look what's gonna happen. This is why creatures that go in the dead, they should. And don't give them some of your abilities when you rise up them. And this happened to him. He went down with the creature, and the creature went down, and both of them went down ground. The creature went up, but he tried to get up, and went down again. Smooths. Down the ground where the professor and the creature is. In the floor. So what happened is that when this kind of dude was going to the creature's eyes, he was looking directly at it, and realized that the creature was like, this way, it was not getting up. But the thing is that he uses some kind of technique power on him by putting something onto his heart and chest. And that made the creature's heart and his brain to just collapse and scramble the ability that the professor used on him. And that made that creature got up and went up to the professor and just try to hug them. And what happened is that when this happened, both the creature and the professor got affected with the same power the professor uses, because that kind of power is that when the creature's thing was not working for it, because only was the professor, but the creature, it was not. It was a different ability that when their abilities came, the ability collides, and that scrambles up the professor's heart and the creature, and that made the creature and the professor went down consciously and fainted with their ability. But I say, the professor couldn't just think more, since being lonely in the dark, and just turn on the light by turning the light and using his head. I'm using a flashlight, ding, in his head by not being an owl in the dark.
Score.
I say. But then he noticed that he wants to just turn his light by seeing of doing his stupid creation that he just did. By rising someone from the dead by using his waking up or rising like a dead power on some dead creature. And that made the creature woken up alive. But you haven't seen what the professor got. He wanted the creature to join him by grabbing him and trying to eat him. And that made both the creature and the professor went down by the creature tackling the professor down, and that made that scientist and the creature, professor of course, down the ground, dead.